I got these potatoes in this little white bucket. Had them grown in the house. It's a good sized bucket. 18-quart bucket. I'd put those potatoes in with some dirt. And anyway, I set them out on the deck, watered them, and I figured it was time to go ahead and just put them in. And I had taken all this wood shavings from where we had the little ducks inside, and it was all wet, but it looks kind of dry now on top. But underneath this area here, I've already got some potatoes, red potatoes, mostly in this area. So this part here on up is, I'm going to put these potatoes in there. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, dig down underneath all this where the cardboard is. It's nice and moist under there. Kind of pull it back, expose some dirt. And as I pull these out, I'm going to put most of the roots down in there, but I'm also going to bury like these long pieces. They're going to be buried, and have a little bit of the top maybe poking out, or I'll just let them naturally grow out on their own. But really all I gotta do is just stick my hand down in there. It's moist on the bottom where I had to put some. But look at that. Look at all the roots. You can see some of those potatoes already. May I actually be making potatoes because they had flowered on top. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this whole thing and sit it out there. This thing's definitely already making little red potatoes. I just picked it up and sat it down. It's amazing. Let me turn this to the side. Look how the roots are. It's crazy. So I'm going to divide these out the best I can. Uh-oh, little potato fell off. What I do if I find a little potato like that is I'll just drop it down in there and just let it do its thing. But I'm going to kind of pull these apart and see if I can get this planted. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull these apart. And yeah, I'll tear some roots, but you know what? These things will take off and start growing before long. We're due to have some more. We're due to have some more rain, so I think getting these things in here and underneath all of this, and then getting some rain is really going to work out good for them. So I'm just going to kind of pull them apart like this, and look at that. It's already developing little red potatoes. And I'm just going to stick these down in here where it's moist. I'm going to lay them sideways. Then I'm going to take these and just lay these down underneath and leave a little tip of it up. And there we go. Look at that. Beautiful little potato. But let me kind of show you up close a little bit here. Of course, I need some more wood shavings over here. There's some grass growing underneath. But I'll just take that and just lay it on its side. And then put the wood shavings up over it and leave, the tops kind of sticking out up here. Kind of cover them up the best I can. But I'm going to just keep doing that. And until I get these all out there. And right here, you can see the old potato and the new little red potatoes developing underneath. So I'm just going to keep working on this. So the longer I'd put that here, and you can see a top sticking out there. So what I did was I laid it sideways, and I laid those underneath as close to the dirt underneath that I could, and left these little tops here. So it's basically laid in there sideways where the roots are touching the moist soil, and laid, I guess I call them runners, these tops underneath that as close to the moist soil underneath as I can. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just keep working at it until I have it all done. Those pretty little red potatoes. New red potatoes. Let's go ahead and put that over here. This didn't take very long. I keep finding little red potatoes. I'll just stick those, just drop them down underneath in the dirt. Put one here. Yep, there's grass under that one. Yeah, right there. Push some of that cardboard away where that really moist under there. And then these things, I lay them down flat, and I dig out where they're going to go. I push them down to the soil all the way. I'm just going to leave the tips, the end of it down there exposed like I did that one. I'm just going to go ahead and cover them back up. I'll be adding some more dirt and other odds and ends and layer it, kind of like a spaghetti lasagna layering, I guess you could say. But yeah, I think this is actually going to work out pretty good. Oh, get this under here, getting down there where the moist cardboard is under there. and this stuff will grow. It'll just take off and grow. It's really moist underneath. I guess you can see the moisture in here. I'll just do this until I got that stretched out and leave the tip hanging out like that. Cover this bottom back up. I put one there already. Look at that. Little red taters. Yeah. Right, so I'm going to put this one right here. Digging through that cardboard underneath to where I get to the, it's like mud. I mean, look at that. Nice and moist underneath. I'm just going to take that, lay it there, and go ahead and push some of that out of the way so I can lay these underneath. And everywhere you put these under the dirt, they will grow more. So there will be more potatoes coming up where we put all this. Yeah, just make sure you get the roots and everything covered up best you can. And we will be getting more rain. We're supposed to get some rain this evening. But look at that. They're all in there. This whole thing's planted with red potatoes. So it won't be long until won't be long until this thing's producing a bunch of red potatoes. All right. So as time goes, I'll be adding more leaves. I got a lot of leaves I can find. I'll be adding more wood chips, dirt. I'll be going out way back there, finding 5-gallon bucket loads. Hey birds. I'll be taking my 5-gallon bucket and a shovel, just wandering around back there and slowly bringing up 5 gallons at a time and filling in my garden beds. And this right here, I guess you can see this right here, going all up through there. This is seeded with cucumbers, peppers, a few other odds and ends. And then along there, going up along the side as well, on these I've got some cucumbers and a couple other odds and ends. Along here I got green beans, and I've already got one popped up here. You see him? The green bean plant. One green bean popped up already. Those are bush beans, and these are cabbages. Where we had cooked cabbage, and that was the bottom tough part, and already had roots on it. And I stuck it in the dirt, and it's already got little growth on it. So I'm hoping that will take off and grow good. Oh, and here's another one. And this one had a bunch of roly-polies on it the other day, but I see new growth on it in a couple of spots. It had some good roots on it, so I figured, you know, I just put it in there and let it root and go. And then down here, of course, more green beans, little broccoli that we had. That was broccoli bottoms. I figured I'd stick them in the dirt, see if they'd root. I got a couple of them there. But yeah, I got a few things going on out here. But that's, I just wanted to show you what I was doing with the red potatoes and how I was utilizing the wood chips from where we had the little duckies and sod. And yeah, so I think for mulching for the potatoes, that's going to work fine. Over time that would decompose, and I think it's going to make wonderful little red potatoes all in there. And anyway, just I don't know, kind of wish me luck on my gardens. And oh, excuse me, I've got some bell peppers sprouted in the house as well that I'm going to be getting out here. And I know I'm running a little bit late on my garden, but you know what? I think our garden's going to be wonderful this year. We're still expecting a lot of rain, and we're going to get just tons and tons and tons of food out of our gardens here. We're going to have some wonderful, wonderful gardens. I hear somebody back there doing some target practice, but that's okay because we're out in the country and people do things out in the country, you know, so. But look at that lettuce there. Ain't that stuff coming on? And then the basil. It's pretty lettuce. I like that lettuce. That's wonderful stuff. But yeah, I've got some things popping up out here and some things that are going to pop up out here. A lot of different seeds in the ground. I know it looks dry right now, but underneath all that, that is moist, 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 moist. And the last time I looked at the weather, it said we're supposed to get some rain. Let me show you this. Look at that. That's a cucumber popping up right there. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So we're slowly getting, oh, I think I see another one. Yeah, one cucumber popped up right there. And one right here. So yeah, I'm definitely, oh, I think I see another one right here. So yeah, we're definitely getting some cucumbers popping up out here. I didn't see those yesterday. So sometimes they just sprout overnight. All right, wish me luck in the gardens. Kind of back up and show you this one again. And the rain will help this settle in. And as I gather leaves, I'll be covering up all that. All right. Thanks for watching my videos. And come back, and each day this garden changes. Each day I do a little bit more. Each day we have more plants coming up. I need to take that I need to take that thing in and wash it. All right, talk to you later.